Hello guys, hello dear tribe, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Claudia Paulus and welcome back to this new vlog. We are finally starting off our finance series, and to the newbies, thank you for clicking on that link and watching this video. Please do consider becoming part of Dear Tribe by clicking on the subscribe button on your screen. And for everyone else, if you did not click on the bell icon, please do consider clicking on that icon so that you are notified whenever I upload an installment. Thank you. Oh, can we take a moment for that? Moment of silence. Thank you guys. And yes, you are finally part of the Dear Tribe. I don't want to blab a lot, but today's video we are going to talk about savings. And before we go further into the video, the main aim for this video is starting to save from as early as your first salary, your first job. I'll be looking a bit down because I have my notes with me. I don't want to be running around within this video having a lot of ideas and just misusing everything everywhere. So I prefer being in line. But before we further go on into the reason for this video, we just need to first define these two things, or just define what saving is and then why actually we need saving, or why actually we need to save. Oh my goodness, why actually we need saving. Why actually we need to start saving as soon as possible and create that habit of saving within us. Okay, so what do you think saving is? When you hear about saving, what comes to mind? Before I go on, this is just a disclaimer. I'm not a financial expert, neither do I have a financial educational background, but finance is my interest. And don't consider this as financial advice. This is just my insight, and some of the things that I'm going to share is what I've experienced. Okay, if you decide to take what I'm saying into practice, please, before that, do think about it and make your own decision. Okay, so what is saving? When you talk about savings or saving money, what comes to mind? To me, saving is just basically putting away money for rainy seasons, or just putting away money so that you are able to easily purchase something that you deep down really need. Okay, so you can save for it, or you can just decide to put away money for emergencies, or you can decide to just put away money so that whenever there is a real need for money, you are not drained. You are not running around with cash loans or loans from the bank just to be able to finance whatever situation you are in. Okay, money should be easily accessible. So you need to take that belt, tighten it, and just decide to at least put away some few dollars, few coins. Okay, especially for those that want to get to financial freedom. I think you guys can hear that. It's just my neighbors parking their big truck. They have some logistics company, I think, so they usually park some of their trucks at home. Please don't mind that sound. Let's just continue with our video. So okay, we've described what savings is, and we basically also said why we really need to save. Because you either save for emergencies, or you save so that you are not strained whenever something comes up, which is an emergency usually, or you save because you want to purchase something and you don't want to go into debt, or you just save for the sake of saving so that when rainy seasons come, or when maybe you don't have a job anymore, you are laid off from your job, you at least have money to sustain yourself while you are looking for a job. So let's talk. You just finished university and you or college, and you got your first job. What I've realized is most of us, we take that money and then we go splurge heavily. We buy what we have been craving for, and those things are usually not even necessities. It's mostly wants. You buy that Brazilian hair, or you buy that expensive perfume, and just mind you that that person might just be getting paid in 8,000 Namibian dollars or 8,000 rands, but they are splurging like that. They buy food. Okay, you pay your rent if you are not staying at home anymore. But if you have, okay, this is a bit out of line, but if you have the chance to stay at home, please do stay at home, unless you really want to move out. But I think you get to save a lot when you are staying at home, because you just get to contribute on food, right? And those small itty bitty things at home. But overall, you don't pay rent, and usually rent is what eats up a lot of first time job. Oh, is it first time job owners? No, first time job getters, let's put it that way. That's what eats up a lot of their money. Just lost my train of thought now. When you get your first job and get that first salary, that's actually the time you're supposed to build that or start that habit of saving. It does not matter if you are saving 1,000 Namibian dollars or 1,000 rand, or you are saving the lowest amount of money, but for as long as you get to start your saving journey, that's the best thing you can do for yourself in the long run. I've recently read the book by James Clear. It's Atomic Habits, and he speaks about how you build a habit. He says that you usually start from the smallest act possible up until you eventually get to saving a lot of money. You can start from saving $200 per month, and that's just you creating that habit within yourself. Eventually, you don't want to stay that low. Eventually, you are able to now save $2,000, 2,000 Namibian dollars, or eventually 3,000 Namibian dollars, 6,000 Namibian dollars, or even 10,000 Namibian dollars, without really feeling the strain or the pinch on yourself or your salary. You see, just start that financial habit. Start it, guys. And please, it will be very beneficial for you if you can start it from your first salary. Let me tell you guys my story. I've been in the job industry for about 4 years. I just completed my studies, was it in 2019, but I just graduated in 2020. Yes, we were the Corona graduates. We did not go on stage. We graduated online. I was an absentia graduate. So guys, my story is when I graduated, I think I graduated in in April of 2020. But I got my job earlier than that. I actually got my job in March 2020. That was my first job ever. Okay, and it was a permanent job for that matter. It was a permanent job related to that helmet. Don't mind the helmet, guys. I am a miner, and I am a proud miner, actually. Lady amongst a lot of testosterone. You see, at the moment, I just digressed, guys. But let me just continue with this. At the moment, I'm the only lady on my shift, actually. And it has been like that for a while. Even in my varsity class, I was the only lady doing mining. So I'm actually used to that by now. And yeah, that was my first job in 2020. I earned 8,000. I think, yeah, 8,000 was my basic salary. But I decided to put away at least $1,000 or a 1.5 per month just dedicated to my savings. And that's how I got to really build my savings habit. Eventually I could even save 15,000. Eventually, that's down the line, a different job, a different line. But that meant not just splurging a lot, you see. But I really don't think when you start saving you deprive yourself of a lot of things. No, you should just be very strategic. You can decide to save for what you want to buy, what you want to splurge on. Then you can save also money that you just put away for rainy seasons, emergencies, or just for the sake of you wanting to be financially free. Whenever you need money, you have money accessible. You see, I'm not saying now go and tap into your emergency savings account whenever you need money for very unnecessary stuff, guys. That I'm not advising. Yeah, so that's how I started off saving, and that's how my savings habit grew. Although down the line I got some pinches, yo, but this thing of fluctuating from salary to salary is very dangerous, especially when you came from a high salary to a very low salary to a high salary again. It can play with your savings habit, and that's what happened to me. I think in my 3rd year of employment, I got a different job with a very low salary, a very, very low salary. I meant like probably half of my previous salary, and that played with my savings abilities. There were some months where I just went without saving, but I had to reevaluate and re-look into my finances and see where I'm going wrong. You know, I had now to make an adjustment of living from a big salary to again living on a small salary, and that adjustment for me was very difficult. And I know it will happen to some of you guys, but sometimes it just needs you to relook and reevaluate your finances and see again what you can cut out so that you have money available for your savings. But guys, this saving journey or this money journey, it's one that you yourself can make fun. Just have an aim as to why you want to save, where you want to get to in your financial journey and all that. Excuse me. But I know that we all can do it, man. I'm drinking cranberry citric soda. Somebody recommended this to me. They said it helps down there with the lady part, especially for those that are having, what is it called, UTIs. Yeah, I think UTIs. Somebody said it can help. It's a urinary tract infection. Somebody said it can help. So I'll drink and enjoy this. If it really helps me that much, I will give you guys the feedback as to how it did. But if it does not help me, I don't think it's necessary for me to come back and tell you guys about it. Did we talk enough about savings? One more thing. I actually want to share one more thing. There are a lot of organizations where one can open up a savings account or an investment account and actually earn on your investment. Within those 4 years of me working, I've just later on realized that saving and getting compound interest on my savings is bonus. But I knew about this, I think 2 years into my work life, but I never actually just executed it. I never actually just opened that account within that organization. I had this paralysis analysis story where you just keep digging, keep researching into accounts, keep researching into organizations, but never actually put what you found into action. And that was me. To tell you guys the truth, I think few months ago, that was when I opened my first investment account, where I earn compound interest on, because the other accounts were just the 32 days account and another general savings account, you see. But it's very important for you actually to earn more money on your saving, because I know 32 days don't give that much interest. I just don't know what the actual figure is, but I know they don't give that much interest on your savings at all. So I would prefer or recommend you guys to go and open a savings account or an investment account into an account that can give you compound interest. You can invest for like 5 years, 10 years. I know there are some where you put a lump sum amount of money, for instance, 3,000, 5,000, and then it stays there for 5 years. It gets compounded, and you get your lump sum amount of money at the end of that 5 years period. Or you can have a similar account like the one I have, where you put away a fixed amount every month for a period of, I think, 10 years. Yeah, mine is 10 years. And then you get compound interest on that money. I've looked into tax-free savings account, but I think they are not in Namibia yet, because I've looked at several organizations and they don't offer them. I mostly heard about this phrase from my fellow South African YouTubers, but I think that only applies in South Africa. It would have really been a good thing here in Namibia as well. So if there is any one of you guys that know about tax-free accounts, savings account here in Namibia, please do drop it in the comment section. Link a girl up, link me up, or let's share the information, guys, for the others that are also watching and going through the comments, because we are all here to learn, we are all here to share knowledge, we are all here to improve our money habits, and we are all here to get to our financial freedom journey. I believe we all want to be financially free someday. I do. Yeah, that concludes this video. Thank you for watching, guys. See you again on the next money series. Not sure what the topic will be, but if you have topics, please do consider putting them down in the comment section. That'd be financial related topics or something else that you want me to talk about. Please do drop it in there, and I'll get to it, hopefully. I know I'll definitely look into them, especially the financial topics. Bye, guys.